first down is Brady. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Brady now on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is he? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first 2 throws of the game. 2 different parts of the field as well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 50. Ready?
Shotgun now for Brady. Slant route caught by Edelman. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
6-6, pull it high. Alpha. Check it, reload.
Brady going to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And it's complete. They're going to get the first. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. In for the score. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did. And, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching. But it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And now a fumble. The ball's out. He's at the 40. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. 4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. On first down, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay Packers, here comes their offense again. The Packers, by the way, 8-3 after that loss Sunday night against San Francisco. That was out in San Francisco. Now in Week 13, they have to go across the country to face the... Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Yeah, Brady's throw there, incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. 1 play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
1 play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He's got his man on the crossing route.
We got this.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 42 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
I think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They come out here in the eye. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got it. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he floats one there, incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brady going deep here for Edelman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Brady. That's complete to White. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. He's got White here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. It's caught. This is White. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Again, it's Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. There to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. Extra point try for Gostkowski. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground.
There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Wide 20. Quit talking about it and alert. Wait for it.
On first down, Brady shakes off the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
72.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Right there, the fake worked out perfectly. The holder took the ball and found his man. A perfect fake field goal. Love it.
Gostkowski the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.